Hello and welcome to the Tabletop Games blog Play With Me live stream. Today we are playing, actually getting taught and playing Small Railroad Empires, which has just finished Kickstarter, but we'll talk about it in a minute. There's still time to late pledge if you want to, so have a look on there. My name is Oliver, and I've got here with me Milan. Do you want to say hello, Milan?
Hi everyone, Milan here from Archona Games. Nice to be here and to be playing a game of Small Railroad Empires together.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. No, that's not a problem. Thanks very much for arranging this. And sorry that we couldn't do that while the Kickstarter was still running. But I say there is still time to late pledge. So if you go to Kickstarter, look for Small Railroad Empires. I think there's a link on there. Otherwise, you go on the Archona website as well. There's links on there as well. So still time to join this. So if you like what you see here today, go on there and add your pledge and get a copy. So, Mila, do you want to just give us a quick idea of who you are and what the company is, and maybe then a bit of sort of background on the game?
My name is Milan. I'm the designer of this game, and I run Archona Games as well. So we started off as a company 5 years ago, around 2015 at the end of it. And we published our first game in 2016 called Small Star Empires.
Oh yeah.
Which is basically the first game in the series of Small Empires games that we are publishing. That game had a good Kickstarter campaign. It is a bit of different game than this one, of course, both in theme and gameplay.
Okay.
Afterwards, we published Galactic Warlords. That's another game that we have under our belt. We have also a second edition of Small Star Empires, which we published 2 years ago, I think, 2018.
Yeah.
I think that also had a good support from Kickstarter. And last year we did a Kickstarter campaign for Small Samurai Empires. Which you can also pre-order still on our website and everything. And we're here now with Small Railroad Empires. The Kickstarter ended. It had also a good support, around 1,500 backers.
Wow, that's good.
Very good campaign. We are very pleased with it. I think everyone enjoyed it, and it's where we are now.
So you've been quite busy over the last few years. So this Small Empires series is a series of games that you're doing, all sort of different games, but sort of a bit of overheading, which is quite nice. I quite like that, and there's a theme going through it all. I've just put a quick link to the Kickstarter in the chat if anyone is in the chat. I don't see anyone at the moment, but I will do this video, put it on YouTube afterwards as well, so it will be there forever for people to watch, and obviously we'll tweet about this and make people aware if you want to watch this teach and play through. And as I say, still late pledge, there's still time to get a copy. So Mila, do you want to maybe give us an introduction of the game itself, and maybe we can start sort of setting things up, and you can teach me.
I think first we should set up the game, because it will make more sense when when we explain things.
Yeah.
So you can draw 3 cards from the train deck. This one here, the green one.
So I take 3 and put them in my hand, or where do you want me to?
Yeah, you put them in your hand.
Okay, so people can see this.
Draw 3 as well. And then we get 3 cards here on the market. Those are, just let me rotate them.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it's 90 degrees this way. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm actually going to start zooming into some of these things so people can see it a bit more closely.
No problem.
There we go.
Yeah. So we set up the train market here.
Yeah.
We are going to buy these cards throughout the game from the train market.
Yeah.
What we also need to set up is you also need to draw 1 secret contract from your hand, from this deck.
From this deck, okay. So I'm going to draw
one for myself. Yeah.
Oh, just going off screen.
And
where they're gone? I think I just dropped it on the table. Hang on. Apologies. Hang on. Bear with. There we go.
No problem.
Okay.
and I'm going to get out 5 different achievements from this deck here. So each game you play with 5 different cards.
Yeah.
Out of 10, we have 9 here. The other one is actually we're considering of putting it out and doing another instead of that. So
okay,
let me just rotate this. Yeah, so I'm going to give them a quick explanation when I set them up. Okay, so we have the achievement setup here. Yeah, actually, if you play on Tabletopia, there's a quick setup guide here, which most people can see. Instead of referring to the rulebook, you can just go ahead and see this.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Let me see if I missed something, but I think we're set up. This is a pre-made setup actually of the game, so you don't have to bother with setting up all these cubes on the board and so on.
So is this normally? Do you normally set it up randomly, or is it always going to be the same start?
Yeah, the point of the board is that it's modular. As you can see, we now play with 3 tiles.
Yeah.
Out of 4, 3 tiles are played with 2 players, and you have all these different factories on the board, as you can see. All these where all the cubes are. Depending on how you set up the board, they will be on a different distance from cities that are supposed to be connected with them. So
okay,
yeah, this is a pre-made setup. It's more easy for people to get into right away. You don't have to do all those things, and we have set up the player boards and everything, so I think we're good to go.
Okay.
So Small Railroad Empires. It is a pick up and deliver route building and set collection game, where you actually construct tracks over the board. Start from one factory. I will explain when we start.
Yeah.
And you want to connect that factory. For example, let's say that I started here with my track. I want to connect this factory with a city that demands either this or this good.
Yeah.
So, maybe I can go over here during the game and make a delivery of this good here.
Yeah.
Or maybe I can go here. This is even further. I will get more profit this way. I can also go to these cities that have a question mark on them. These are accepting all kinds of goods. They're okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So what is the point? When you do this, when you go, the point is that the longer the track, the more profit and prestige that you will get. And the point of this game is to have the most prestige at the end of the game. So that's
okay. Yeah.
So the player with the most prestige is the winner, of course.
Yeah.
And as I said, you gain prestige with longer tracks. So if you make a short track, you can still make the delivery, but you won't get as much as money and prestige.
Yeah.
So you want to, there's a balance that you need to find. So sometimes you will, be forced in a way to go on a short route and deliver on a short route some good, just to make the delivery.
Get some points. Yeah.
Most of the time you want to make as long as possible.
Okay.
So that's kind of the point of the game. So I think that is the point of the game. Actually. What I wanted to say is that these achievement cards here, they also provide prestige. As you can see,
okay,
you have one main slot here with 2 stars, 2 prestige on it.
Yeah.
And one like a general slot here for all of the other players. So what does this mean is that the first player to complete this achievement, for instance, gain 9 money on your money track here.
Yeah.
Right. So this is your money track. The first player to gain 9 money will put his marker this here. So let's say I'm going here, and I put this here. And at the end of the game, I will gain 2 prestige because I did this first.
Okay.
And now no one after me can do it like for 2 prestige. but you can complete it for 1 prestige. So
Okay.
maybe you will also gain 9 money during the game, and you will put it here, but you will gain 1 less prestige.
Yeah.
So what I wanted to say before is that you also, want to race towards completing these achievements here. So these are very important, to gain prestige and points. So as I said, sometimes making that short route, short delivery can result in doing
more points. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
So that's why it makes sense sometimes to complete short deliveries. Right now, I don't think that is the case.
We'll see how it goes.
Moment.
Yeah.
There are other achievements that you can, benefit from that kind of route. So I think I've explained how you actually score.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back a bit on how the turn is played in the game.
Okay.
So when you on your turn, you run through several steps. The first one is to construct 2 tracks anywhere on the board. I mean, not anywhere. The track has to continue from where you are at the moment.
Right. Yeah.
So,
yep.
So we're gonna let's set up before I explain any further, because it's important.
Okay.
At the beginning of the game, the first player. I mean, it's not the first player. It's the first player that chooses where to start.
Yeah.
Puts 1 track. Okay, so let's say I'm gonna choose first, and I'm gonna go, as I said, here.
Yeah.
And now you choose as well. So that's your starting track for the game.
So I might go somewhere else.
Yeah. So
shall we give that a go?
Choose a factory on the board that you think it's okay.
I might try that one.
It's also important. It's also important to see your secret contract in the hand.
Okay.
Because if you complete a delivery from that factory to a city, then you will immediately get 2 prestige. So, for example, maybe I have this factory in my hand as a secret contract, so maybe that's why I chose here.
Okay.
Or maybe I chose because of other reasons. But it's most of the time, that's the secret contract is kind of for a kind of a guide for at the beginning of the game.
Okay, so my contract, I have a city on one side, and then is it a factory on one side and a city at the other. So as long as I deliver from that factory to a city, I've completed that.
That type of factory. As you can see, there are 4 types: blue factory, orange, brown, and gray. So
okay,
if you do that, it's this is just to kind of guide you at the beginning of the game where to start your
okay, in that case, I might just quickly change. Not that I'm giving anything away, but it's okay. We're playing first time. You'll probably beat me anyway, so I'm gonna put it over there.
Okay, that's great. So as I said, what you do on your turn, I'm gonna go and start building my track now. Yeah, and maybe I will want to go maybe some of these cities that demand these goods. So, okay, let's see. I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna place 1 track here, and I'm gonna place another one here.
Okay.
So what happens now? I have to pay the cost of the terrain on which I built my tracks, right?
Yeah.
So if you can refer to your player board here,
okay,
you can see that that building on grassland on the light green field spaces, and on desert spaces. But if it is only 1 space and desert space on your turn, it costs nothing, right? Yeah. So for this one, I don't pay anything, but for a forest, I will pay 1 money, right? $1.
Yeah.
So I have to lower my my dollar count, but this is really good because I placed on a space containing a star. I get 1 prestige immediately.
Okay. So yeah.
I'm gonna advance my marker here, and we're all good. So for my turn, that's I'm over for my turn. And now it's your turn. But before you can go, let me just explain that.
Yeah.
Whenever, let's say that this happens. So let's say that I've built my tracks here, here, right? And it's my turn. And I do this here and here. Building on tracks on cities doesn't cost you anything.
Okay.
In this case, I can make the delivery on my turn.
Yeah.
In order to make the delivery, I just discard this good from here. It doesn't stay on the city.
Yeah.
So it doesn't block another player from delivering that same good again to that city.
Yeah.
So what happens? I count the length of the track, of the route. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
And then I refer again to my player board, and I see that from 6 to 8, I get $2 and 1 prestige. So I'm in this range with my 7 length, and I'm gonna gain 2 money and 1 prestige on the prestige board here, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, that's the way, as I said, if you make a 9+ route, then you get more. So you will want to try to do that as well. Afterwards, I just replace this track with a train meeple track, so I can mark that I have delivered a good here.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah, and I cannot do it again, actually, because I have a train here, so it's not possible for me to deliver in this city anymore. But you can come here as well. And it's worth mentioning that in the 3 and 4 player game, no more than 2 people can be on the same space.
Okay.
So it counts both for tracks and for cities.
So at the moment, I can build alongside your track. You're not blocking me, and I can deliver to that city, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
So let's get this. Oh, sorry. I didn't.
That's right. Yeah.
So when I deliver, also when I place a train meeple here, I have to play a train card from my hand.
Oh, okay.
So maybe I can play a card. Okay, I'm gonna take this out. I will play a card that says if you deliver this good over a route that is longer than 5 or longer. This one, mine was 7, right?
Yeah.
You get additional prestige. So I'm gonna, advance again on the track because I have fulfilled this condition on the card.
So the color of the train or anything doesn't matter. It's literally just underneath the important bit. Yeah.
The color of the train is only for set collection purposes for completing these achievements here.
Oh yeah.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna explain these in a bit. So
Okay.
Yeah. Of course, I can also maybe if I have delivered okay, not this one, but maybe this one. If I have delivered the gray good here.
Yeah.
I mean, not in this city, in some other city that is demanding it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I have delivered that good, again, I gain prestige. There's also a card like this one here in the market, that is, that says if your route is passing through a type of terrain, for example, this one here is asking for a grassland, light green, and a desert terrain. So if your route goes over those terrains, then you get additional prestige as well. So you want to balance things out between, as I said, between making long tracks and trying to fulfill the conditions on your train cards as well to gain additional prestige from your delivery, and also, as I said, completing these achievements. So that's how your turn is going. That's how your turn is played, and I think we're left with the achievements. So
just one more question to the city.
Yeah,
so there is Gessen there, which has 2 items. Do I need to deliver both items, or just one of them is okay?
No, just one of them.
One or the other.
So
okay. Yeah.
One or the other.
Okay.
Okay. So if we're all good. Maybe I can explain the achievements that we just pulled out. Okay, so for this one, for the first one next to the deck, in order to complete it, you have to make a delivery over a route that is length 9 or more. Right?
Okay,
So
yeah, not easy.
this one, asks for specifically for a longer route. This one asks your route to pass through all types of terrain.
Okay,
so
yeah.
grassland, desert, forest, lake, and mountain. This one here is, as I said earlier, the first player to make $9 will
Get that. Yeah.
complete this one. This one here says that the first player to have 3 mountains, 3 tunnels, that's tracks over mountain space.
Yeah.
You will get 2 prestige. And this one says if you have all 4 colors of train cards played, like I explained before, then you'll complete this achievement and gain 2 prestige as well. So yeah, those are the achievements that we just draw. There are some other achievements, maybe I can pull them out, like for this one, let me just flip it. This one says that you need to have a track on 3 lakes on the board, so you will complete that one. This one says this one is for a shorter route, have a 5+. This one is done pretty quickly. Let's see this one. This one is have 3 set of 3 trains of the same color. So
okay, yeah,
this is a set. And the last one, let me see. Sorry, this just figures it. Okay, so the last one is make 5 deliveries.
Yeah.
So the first player that makes 5 deliveries will complete this achievement. And those are the achievements. We actually unlocked some other achievements as well on the Kickstarter that will also be, they are also coming from some of the variants in the game. So it will be cool, when you play a variant, you have a bit of, a different achievement that you can play with.
Nice, yeah. So these achievements can actually sort of change the feel of the game as well. If you have lots of achievements out with longer tracks, you're obviously going for longer ones. If you have lots of shorter ones, you're racing for that. So okay.
Definitely. So yeah, that's the thing with this game. So back then when we started developing the game, these weren't in the game. So we just kind of played with long routes and everything. It was interesting, but something was lacking. So the thing was that, we missed something that would change each game, but not, change throughout the game itself. Change from game to game. So
So for the replayability,
definitely. So this one has a lot of replayability to the game. And just changing one of these achievements will result in maybe a totally different type of, game played out. So I think that's about it from here. One thing that I haven't mentioned is that you can see these top hats here on the cities. They are passengers that want to be connected with a city of the same color. So,
Okay,
for example, if you succeed to connect Gessen with Melbourne here and has the city that has the same color, you will get 1 point if you connect 2 of a color, or 3 points if you connect all 3 of a color. So
there's always 3 different. Okay, gotcha.
But in this game, because we play with 1 tile less, I think some of the cities, like actually the blue one, will have only 2 cities.
Okay,
So you have the yellow with 3, red with 2, as I can notice.
And green is 2 as well, I think. So it's just the yellow. Okay.
Just the yellow is the premium one in this game, but that's like an additional kind of scoring at the end of the game. The cities just need to be in your network. They don't have to be specially connected between themselves. Just have them in your network. Just before I forget, one more rule is that you can also start a new track anywhere on the board. You have to start on a factory space.
Okay.
But you can just choose to pay $2 and start on another factory, so you don't have to be connected to your route.
The existing.
all
Okay.
the time.
Yeah. So $2 for that. And then the trains, how do you get new trains? At what point do you do that?
At the
locomotives, should I say? Yeah.
If you have less than 3 cards in your hand, you can buy a train card from here. Train cards cost 0, the first one, and 2, the last one, and you get whichever you want if you want to pay the money, and you can if you do that, for example, if I get this one, these here slide over.
Right, just become more become cheaper. Okay, cool. Yeah, makes sense.
One thing I think we fixed that, but I'm not seeing that at the moment actually. Is that you can take a loan card. You can take a loan card, and that loan card will give you immediately $3.
Right.
So you will get in here. But at the end of the game, you will gain. You will lose 1 prestige. So.
Okay. So sometimes it might be worth it, but
sometimes it's worth it. Let me see. I'm here. Okay, that's all good. I think we've run through everything, so I think we're good to go.
Okay, cool.
Maybe you can continue with your turn and let's get playing.
Okay, that makes sense. I think that. Thanks very much for that overview. I think that's all pretty straightforward, really. If you've played games like this before, it all makes sense. I think
very easy to remember what to do. So
So I'm just going to see what train card I've got, and people watching the stream can have a look. So, and I might sort of say it out loud because it's obviously learning game. So I've got one card here, which means I have to have a track of at least 5 to deliver from the factory to the city. So that's doable. Then the next one, I have to go through the woodlands. So that's also quite straightforward. And then the last one actually says I have to deliver a blue piece of goods, so that's quite a good start for me because I've got blue there. So I just need to find a place to deliver them to, really. So I could go up here to let me just zoom in to New Yard, which would either allow me to get rid of the blue card as well as the forest card. So either way I could do that. So I get to lay 2 tracks, is that right?
So if you let me just say that this star is only taken by the first player that puts a track here. So you are not going to score here. Maybe this one is very short. Maybe
I go for the longer blue down here.
Maybe for the longer blue, maybe like here, or maybe even here in this city that accepts all kinds of goods. So maybe even Melbourne here. So I think this one is good because you have a star on your way. So maybe but it can cost you a bit more because if you pass through 2 of these, you will pay 1 money, and then on the mountain you will pay 3. So
okay, so it might be expensive. Let's have a look. Down there's a star as well. So I might actually go a little bit like you did. So I'm going to go through this sort of desert space there, and then into the forest here, going around the factory. So that gives me 1 prestige, and for the forest, I need to pay $1. So I'm going to reduce my little token there from 5 to 4.
I put down prestige for you. So
brilliant. Thank you very much.
Okay.
And that's me done then.
That's pretty straightforward. So. As I say,
you probably beat me, but it's fine. I'm happy to do this.
No, I mean we're just explaining the game, so I'm not trying, to make some.
We're just trying to show how it all works and how easy it is to learn as well. I think that's quite nice on these streams. You did a very good teach there, and it's to say it's quite easy to pick up. It probably feels like a long explanation, but I think it's always hard to explain these things, but it certainly makes all sense. So I think the gameplay comes from us playing against each other and trying to find the best routes and all that. Okay.
Definitely. So as I said, going into a factory space or a city doesn't cost you anything. So I may, go here because why not? I'm just going to get a connection here, so maybe for later.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put 1 here and 1 here, and I'm gonna pay $1 again.
For the woods.
Just for this. And it's your turn.
Okay.
So,
So I could have connected to this factory earlier as well if I'd wanted to. But
you change your move, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, it's free either way, but
it's free,
don't worry. We'll leave it as a. I'm just going to have a look at the achieve. No, hang on, I'm just zooming in the right place. So these achievements here, see whether there's anything I can do to pick up. So if I get one of each land type, that might be achievable. 3 tunnels probably not, and the longest track maybe not. So let's see. So at the moment I've got desert and woodlands. So I've got grasslands, the mountains, and the lakes on the way. So I could potentially build through there. So I might actually do that. So I'm going to do one on the grass, which is free.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go down into the mountain. And that costs me 3, which I just about have. So what if I do run out of money? You said I could take a loan. You
can take a loan and then
So we'll see. So what do I need? The lake would be 2, which I couldn't afford, so I'd have to pay.
You would have to pay, but that's kind of a sacrifice for going straight for this achievement right away. So
maybe I'm overdoing it a bit. Maybe I should go for it later. Do you think I should try it?
Okay. Well, I think you should. I mean, why not?
Okay. Let's pay the $3 here. So I'm down to $1. Yeah. So I might have to go for the loan later.
Let me tell you why you should try it. I think.
Okay.
Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Just one short, isn't it?
One short. The thing in the game is that if you're eligible for completing
2 or 3,
2 or 3 achievements or more on your turn for the first place on that achievement, you cannot complete them all. You have to choose one.
One
right?
or the other, okay.
Yeah. So that's the thing about being a first place on achievement cards. If you are second, if you are going for the second space, however, you can complete more than one achievement on your turn. So
okay.
My thought was that if this route was 9 length, then you could maybe complete this or this one. Let's say this one is maybe more harder, more easier for me actually to complete anytime in the game.
Yeah.
So maybe you could have chosen this one, and then on your next turn, if you're still eligible for this, you can choose it again. So
I see. So I do need to lay extra track as if it's already there. If you haven't completed it, then I can still complete it on my next turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
I think I'll try it then. I might have to take the loan, but I'm getting hopefully quite a lot of prestige out of it, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Okay, great. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to place this track here. And now I'm eligible for delivery here, right?
Yeah.
So as we said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
I'm going to play that. For 7, I get 2 money. And 1 prestige here, so I'm going to move this.
Brilliant, thank you.
And I'm going to replace this track here with a train meeple.
Yeah.
And I have to play a train card, and I'm going to play this one that says, if you made a delivery of 5 or more length, gain 1 additional prestige. So I'm going to go here. My secret contract is not actually that factory, but I'll get to it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. And I need to choose a train card from the market to get. I'm gonna get this one, the cheapest one. So
save the money. Why not?
It's not about saving money. I need the color actually.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I'm gonna go and try to complete this achievement here that says have all 4 colors of a train. So
okay. There's a bit of a fight going on, but look into it.
Yeah. I think that's I'm over. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. These are very important. As you can see, you have 2 locked tracks on your player board.
Yeah.
Now, how you can play these. This is an additional track that you can play in your turn.
Yeah.
But only if you pay 2 money, $2 if you pay. And only if you are not the first on the prestige tracks, right? So
okay, so a bit of a catch-up mechanism. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So right now I cannot play the tracks on my board, but maybe you can play. If you are short, like
so
for this turn.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I don't have any money. That's the only problem.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem right now with your route is that you chose to go to a longer route, and that sometimes
was a bit too quick for that. I should have waited.
No,
maybe.
it's okay. It's okay. I mean, sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't. It all depends on what you're trying to do in the game.
So how does a loan work? So if I wanted to take a loan now, I would get $3, was it?
Yeah, $3. So
and then I lose a prestige, or
at the end. So let's just say that this card is your loan because.
Okay.
I don't know. Some of the people that played the game, gave us a feedback that there are no loan cards here,
right,
and I think we fixed the problem in the 2, 3, and 4 player setup and solo player setup. But
I
don't know why they are not appearing here. So.
And is that a free action for me to take a loan then? Or So I moved that up to 4 now. So I got $4.
Yep.
So I can now lay 2 more tracks, and I'm obviously going to go through the lake. Which gives me 1 prestige. And then through the desert. So I have to pay $2 for the lake.
Yep.
And nothing for the desert, is that right?
Nothing, yeah. That's okay.
So it's only if you load 2 tracks both in the desert, then you have to pay $1.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Okay, so I'm very close to delivering now, which is nice.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Maybe... where can I go? I may have to borrow one of your, your goods here on the factory. So I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna go. I don't know if I want that, but maybe here. Oh yeah, okay, this one is good. I'm gonna pay 1.
1 for the forest,
and it's your turn. I think I'm gonna go like this. Route maybe. Yeah.
So a little question though, if I was trying to get the 9 length, I mean, down here I could obviously put 1 in the grassland and 1 in the woods and then go to the city, but obviously the shortest route would still be 6. You can't sort of make it a long route, could you?
Yeah, I mean, if you go zigzag here, maybe like this.
Then I could have done it. Yeah. Okay.
But if this one connects immediately to the city, then it will be this one, not this one. So
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, so I lay my 2 tracks first of all. So obviously I want to go into the city for sure, and then with my other track, I'm thinking what else I could do. I might want to go right. Let's have a look. So forests are 1. I might just go into this orange factory here.
Yeah.
Let's see how that goes. So I can now deliver 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that right? So we said earlier, didn't we? That's 1 short. So I can deliver 1 of the blue cubes. So if I get rid of that one, and obviously I will replace it as well. But let me just play my train card first. So let me have a look. Remind myself what train card I got. 5 or more. So I might play this one actually. So I'm playing this blue card here. So I've got a track of at least 5, so that was easy enough.
Yep.
Which gives me prestige. And I'm now going to replace my track with a little train.
Then you have +1 prestige from the length of the track.
Oh yeah, of course.
One very important thing I forgot to mention is this. You actually gain money for getting. You actually gain $2 for getting first into the city.
Oh, okay.
And $1 for getting second into the city. So I forgot to put for myself $2 here, and you will put as well.
Yeah,
here,
so I got $2 for the length of the track and 1 prestige, and then I get $2 for being the first in the city. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's useful. I'm rich now. So if you ever get above $9, do you lose the money then, or?
No, you have $9 and that's it.
Okay, yeah. Let's play my card, so I can now buy a card. So if we have a look on the market, what do we fancy? So I got access to orange cubes, so I could maybe go for that one over there. I've got tracks that go for both. Does it really matter? Yeah, in that case, obviously, I go for the cheaper one with which doesn't cost me anything. So there we go. So then we can shuffle those along.
Yeah, I'll slide them over.
Sorry, I'll help you.
Okay.
There you go. Work together.
Okay.
And then drag the next card. Yeah. I'll flip that. There we go.
Fantastic.
So you go.
Okay, it's my turn.
I think people can see I'm already getting into this. As I say, it is really easy to learn, really straightforward.
Yeah, definitely. So
let me just have a look who else is in the chat, see how many people we've got. We've got another TV viewer, I think it says here. And I think there were some people in there earlier. So thanks very much for watching this live. But as I said earlier, it will be on YouTube as well. So I will upload it. So if you check my web address is on screen there, www.tabletopgamesblog.com. You can find links to my Twitter account and YouTube channel and everything in there. And obviously, you see on screen the link to the Kickstarter page where you can do late pledges for this game if you like what you've seen so far. And on the YouTube video, I'll obviously put links in the description as well. So hopefully they'll go live a couple of days after this has gone out. So yeah, over to you again.
So I placed the track here and I'm going to go for this mountain space with a star.
Yeah.
I'm going to pay $3 and I will gain 1 extra prestige for that. And it's your turn, so.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm now thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll start counting now how long the routes might be to see whether I can go for longer ones.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I might have to go a longer way around. So can you come out of a city again and go along? So could I do that?
So that's what I also wanted to address, and I forgot in the previous. When you count your route and it passes a city that you already delivered to, this one counts as -2 to your length. So if you a city, it's -2. So if you have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then will be 5, and then 6, 7 again. So
so it makes no difference in that case. Okay.
Yeah. So because if it weren't that way,
it would be too easy.
It's too easy and very long route. So
everyone goes around the outside. I think that would be the way to do it.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I might just do a very short delivery. And we'll see. So the other. Oh, did we actually do my prestige? I didn't claim my prestige earlier, did I? I could have claimed because I have that one, haven't
definitely. Yeah, you just put a disc here, and then we will count them on the end. So
okay. Let me zoom out a bit and grab one of those chips, and then move that over there. Yeah, sorry, a little take back here, but there's so much to take in. So anyway, so I have to now, as I say, I was going to go for quite a short route. So I could literally, well, I don't know how short that actually is, but I'm going to try and deliver some orange cubes now. So I'm going to go through a lake. Let me just count up how much money I need to pay. So a lake is 2, a forest is 1. So that'd be $3, which I have, and I could actually get, dragging the screen rather than the token. If I go into the forest there, I would get a.
So I have to ask now, why did you not go from this here? Because this one shortens it out. You don't have.
I see. Well, I thought I could grab a prestige and then maybe later even connect to this blue factory. Don't know.
That's okay. Okay, that's okay. I mean, that's okay. But from my perspective, I mean, maybe you are overspending these tracks. Overpaying with tracks. Yeah. That you can later maybe put on more effective spaces. Maybe why not complete a route from here directly? So I mean that's your choice obviously, but the
only other thing I'm seeing as well now, if I go to that grasslands and then the woodlands there and then into the city there, I would have a 9 track. Would that count, or would you still be short circuiting it via the other route?
If you
no, it's orange. I have to do. Yeah, sorry, I'm delivering the wrong goods. That's why. Okay, so, I see what you mean. So if I go there and there, so I don't get the prestige, but I only pay $1 to get into the city. So So I'll pay that for the forest space.
Yeah.
And then...
The thing is that maybe this way, when you make a prestige, now I don't know what cards you have in your hand, but maybe if you have a different color card, maybe you can raise me about on this achievement as well.
No, I definitely will. Definitely, that's what's happening here. I think so.
So
we'll give that a go. So I can deliver now an orange cube to that city.
Yeah, definitely.
So that is now a track of, well, how do we count? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. So is that right? 4. Yeah. So 4. So the length of 4 means I get $1, but no prestige.
Yeah, but also $2 for
and then $2 for the first city. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. And right, let me. Yeah. So if I get rid of this train track there and replace it with a locomotive.
So you're actually pretty good now in terms of achievement. So, yeah, I mean, you have one achievement already. You sacrificed a bit for it, but you have this done.
I was going to say it wasn't bad, and then I have to play. So if I play my card that I bought earlier, the one that is the deliver an orange cube, so that gives me a prestige as well.
Yeah. So I'm going to get that for you.
And then, as we said, I'm now trying to compete. If I zoom over there, if I'm zooming to the right place, hang on. Achievements. So I'm now competing on the Ardent Collectioner.
Yep. That's kind of the with this achievement, that's kind of the point. You're racing with the other players to get them first, and why give out the precious prestige over to the opponent. So,
exactly,
yeah. So it's kind of a really interesting balance between, getting this stuff on the board right and getting, maybe also going for this here. So
yeah, mix of long and short routes and all that. So I can now take another engine. So I'm going to go for the one I was thinking of earlier because that's now free. Put that in my hand.
Okay.
And then we can shuffle these along. Might as well do the housekeeping while I'm here. And draw a new one. And then there you go.
Also,
and I think we did all the money and prestige, didn't we? Yeah.
I think, yeah. I think we're good. If you can look over the prestige board, do you notice these icons? What happens here is the first player that gets to this icon triggers a production.
Okay.
Production means that all the factories that are empty of their basic resources starting, they will get another one of those. So in the game, we will refresh these a couple of times, depending on how many prestige. Yeah.
Okay.
How far you get.
That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it gives you again some possibilities. In a two-player game, it's not that important because the goods are more or less more present. But in a 3 or 4 player game, that's very important, to kind of plan on that. So okay, so it's my turn.
Sorry, one more question. So on secret contracts, do I have to play it as I do the delivery, or
so you can play it immediately and just gain another 2 prestige, and that's it from the secret contract. So
I think that's the other thing I've forgotten then. So if I drag that and show that on the table, my secret contract was deliver from a blue factory to a city, which obviously I did you did pretty much at the beginning. So that's another 2 prestige.
That's another 2 prestige. I can handle.
Sorry about that. Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah. No, it's okay. We can divide our roles so we don't mix. Okay, so it's my turn, right? So I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna go here. Try to get this. So I have the blue one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna go. I'll put this in my hand. So.
Yeah, it's easily done.
So for 8, I get $2, 1 prestige, and I'm gonna replace this one with a train meeple.
Yeah, I love the little train meeples as well.
Yeah.
Also, if people want to see what they actually look like, again, look on the Kickstarter page.
Yeah.
I love custom meeples like that. It's really nice.
Thank you. So I played this one. I delivered the blue good, as you can see, and I'm gonna gain another 2 prestige. Sorry. Also, I forgot the money from being first in the city. So I'm now at 7. Let me see if I'm eligible for some achievement. I'm not, so it's your turn right now.
Okay, good. Yeah, I always check the achievements. I think if you do that in the right steps, then you'll be all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I should have taken a card, so I'm gonna take this one.
Oh yeah.
And put it in my hand for $2.
I'll put a new one down for you.
Yeah. Great. Thank you.
Flip and rotate. Oh. There we go. Right. Excellent. Now I need to see what else I want to do. Deliveries. So that factory is empty, but there's one I'm near to. So I could deliver obviously to somewhere I've delivered before. Is that right? So if I, for example, connected to this brown factory here and wanted to deliver the metal down to Oldville.
You cannot do that.
I cannot because I already delivered there. That's right. Yeah. Okay. So
you could deliver it here maybe.
Yeah.
In Hinburg, so that's an option as well.
Okay. So what I'll do then, I will now finally connect up that factory, which I was thinking about earlier. And then my other track I'll build on the grasslands, as you said, down here.
Yeah.
And that is me done then.
Okay. Let's see where we can go right now.
I like how we're dividing up the country. I'm sort of in the south, or from where I'm sitting, and you're sort of north and east.
I mean, we're playtesting a bit of different modes for 2-player games. So when, for example, one thing we're thinking that is maybe in a 2-player game, when you put a track on MySpace, you pay one money to me, but directly instead of paying the train cost.
Ah, okay.
So, a bit more interaction between 2 players that way.
I was going to say,
because okay, so let me see. I have a great route actually. When I think about it, let me see if I can do that properly. So, okay, I'm gonna put one here on this one. Track. Yep, and I'm gonna go one here. So
okay,
I want to try, do this here.
Yep.
Pay 3 money for that, and it's your turn.
Okay, I'm just having a look at my hand again. So there's one card. I'm thinking about the set collection of the different colored engines. I want to do this for the viewers at home. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Keep it a bit secret. But
I promise I'm not looking.
No, it's okay. Basically, I'm now at some point going to try and deliver a blue resource, but we'll see how we can do this. But let's get rid of the silver one first, the metal. So I can certainly lay track into the city down here.
Yeah.
Now,
as I said earlier, sorry for interrupting.
Yeah.
You will, when you gain prestige, you will actually trigger a production, and then this factory will load up again on blue. So I think that's great for you if you want to.
That's perfect timing. I meant to do this, of course. So I've got one more track to lay, but I'm thinking I do want to sort of take part in other parts of the country as well. So let's see. So if things get refilled later, so the blues get refilled. Is there a good place to? Well, they're all quite close, and there's one over there. I might start heading a long way around. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that could be doable. So if I'm always dragging the screen rather than picking up the item. There we go. So if I lay my other track here, then I can sort of head in that direction later on. But now for delivery. So the first one to deliver into that city will give me $2. Well, basically stick at 9. I need to start spending again, don't I?
Yeah.
Then I am delivering the metal, so the grey cube disappears. And I'm taking out the track and replacing it with my locomotive.
Yeah.
Up there. And then I need to play a card. Oh, that's actually a good point. Have I now played... Can I do this? Yeah, because I've gone through... There's two options here. So yeah, so this in this example, I've definitely gone through the forest. So I should be able to play this locomotive here, which needs... Oh no, that's a green... No, it's right, isn't it? That's forest space, that one here. So I've done that right, so I get a prestige for that. And then the length of the track, actually, I haven't done that yet, have I? So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 5,
it's 5.
So for 5, I get $1 again. I'm full up. I'm too rich, no prestige.
Yeah.
But at least I can now choose another locomotive.
Yeah, but first, let's do this. From the card, you gain 1 prestige, right? So you actually trigger that production on the factory. So now let's all refill all factories. So this one goes here.
I'm going to take
blue here. Yeah, another blue there. This one that you all sent is refilled again.
Yeah.
And I think one here
there's an orange.
as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And I think that's it. So so now there are some good options. And now you can continue with choosing your train card.
So I'm now thinking, I haven't had a black engine in my played yet, so towards the set collection I might as well take that, put that in my hand.
Great.
And then shuffle these along. 1 and 2. And then draw another. And flip that. Oop. Flip that.
Excellent.
There we go. Okay.
Okay, so it's my turn now. Let me see. I want to try something interesting. I don't know if that's supposed to happen this turn or in one of the next turns, but let me see. Okay, I'm going to do that. So, okay, I want to first of all, because I'm not first on the prestige track, I want to unlock this one, right?
Okay, so you have to pay $2,
pay $2, and now I will put 3 tracks on my turn.
Yeah.
So, first one goes here, second one goes here, and my third one, I will want to put it here.
Okay.
I think it's here. Let me see if there's a better place, but I think it's here.
Okay. So maybe you're going for the tunnel thing.
Yeah, I'm going definitely for the tunnel thing. So, but I'm thinking about if maybe it was better to do this here and then this here, so I can gain another. Another prestige.
Okay.
Let me see. So that I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go here, and because I have to put on a mountain, I'm gonna take a long card. So I'm gonna take this one as a placeholder right now.
Okay.
So I got the $3, and then I'm paying for the and I'm getting 1 prestige on the track. And that's it.
Cool.
I think, for me, I'm not right now in a good position because I can again use this one here. I mean, it will cost me another loan. I'm going to risk it a lot by taking another loan, but it would just
might be worth it.
It might be worth it. So, getting all this stuff done, and I think I'm getting this one done.
Brilliant.
That's it for me. It's your turn.
You got your 3 tunnels. Cool. All right. I'm just looking at my deliveries because, as I say, I wanted to play this train card which needs a blue delivery, but I can do that anyway because it's refreshed and I can just deliver it like I did earlier. Yeah. So I can just focus on laying track, and I'm thinking I'm going to carry on heading over to the side as I started my last turn. So I'm going to place one next to you, if I can get it without. There's one there. So one in the desert and then one in the grasslands here.
Yeah.
And that's free for me to lay. And then I can do my blue delivery, so I can take a blue cube off of here Can't remember, where does it go? Is it?
Where do you want to deliver that good?
That was down here, wasn't it?
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you cannot deliver to a city where you have to deliver.
Of course. So, yeah, so I can't deliver then. Okay.
Yeah, so you have to go to a new city each time. So
okay, fine. That's fine. So I'm not doing my delivery.
Yeah. So, but yeah, you can go here on your next turn and
well, I might still carry on up here. We'll see how we go. But yeah, we'll have a go. But that's fine. And then the other thing is, so this achievement. Well, if I zoom over to here. So this is achieving the treasure hunter, which means you have $9 or more.
You can complete it now.
I was going to say, because it is what I actually have. It's not what you make on a turn, it's how much you've got in total.
Yeah, how much you have on,
Okay, so that was nice as well. Cool.
Yeah, great.
So yeah, no deliveries, and that's it. Let's you go.
It's interesting. You have $9. I have 0.
Yeah. It looked so bad for me earlier at the beginning. I was spending all my money, but now I'm really rich, so it's worked out.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm definitely now thinking if I should, continue here. I have this that I can do as well. So this kind of looks like something achievable.
Nice. Yeah.
So I'm gonna take this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Finally, a 9.
Nice,
9 length track. So I get
$3.
I get $3 plus the 2.
Yeah. And another $3 for being the first in that city.
$2 actually. Yeah.
Sorry, $2. Sorry. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. 2 prestige from the track length.
Okay.
Just to replace my track with a train meeple here.
Yeah.
I'm going to play a card as well.
Yes.
So I'm going to play this one that says if you deliver the Grey Good, you gain an additional prestige. I'm going to go here, and finally I'm eligible for this one, and I'm going to do that as well. So
let's have a look. I'm zooming around the screen. There we go. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's
So we are definitely fighting for the collection of trains, I think.
Yeah. Definitely. Let me see. I'm gonna take this one, the cheapest. So yeah, okay. We can do the cards. And okay, that's all good. Yeah, so it's your turn right now, and maybe you can consider unlocking the first track on your board because you're not the first one.
I'll say
So
I think I'll be alright at the moment. I do want to do deliveries though. So you got 3 trains out, which is interesting. Now, could I? I could, as you said earlier, I could do a quick delivery of blue into here.
Yeah.
Or even the brown one. So what are the different resources? Actually, talk us through them. So obviously silver is metal, and then brown is wood.
Something is breaking up somehow. The audio. Can you repeat?
Yeah, sorry. Is this any better? Yeah. So
sorry.
The different resources. So grey is metal, and what are the others? What do they stand for? Do you know?
Yeah. So these are this is timber. The brown ones are timber.
Yeah.
These one are metal, as you said, steel.
Yeah.
This is petrol, and this is consumer goods.
Okay.
And what is actually cool is that the backers from the Kickstarter campaign managed to unlock a stretch goal where we have all of these in a custom shape. So these will all be barrels, timber,
nice.
wooden board, steel shape, and box shape of a consumer good, packed up.
Brilliant. Yeah.
So it will be even better looking yeah.
So so I'd have had to think of what I could do because I can't. Well, I can still go for the 9+ track. I only get 1 prestige, but it might still be worth it. So actually, I will go for that. I'm actually going to build track into the grasslands there, which is free, and then into that lake or the water, which gives me 1 prestige. But it costs me $2, which I have. I've got lots of money, so that's fine. So I'm down to 7. I'm not doing any deliveries, so I'm getting a bit behind on the trains plate, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe it's worth it. So it's you go.
Yeah. Thank you. So, I think I have enough money to. Oh, but I'm not. I'm now the first player, so that's kind of.
Yeah, you can't pay extra anymore.
Yeah, too bad. But yeah, I had to do that because I ran out of money. So yeah, not a good planning, but I think it will be okay. Let me see. I actually have this one that I can do as well. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or maybe 9 if I deliver this one. So 1,
Oh, okay.
2, 3, 4, 7, 6, 7, 8. I think that's 9, right? 1, 2, 3, 4.
So which what are you delivering?
This one is 9. I think this one is 9 for me.
Yeah.
If I go from this delivery.
Yeah, I think so.
That's 9. Okay, that's great actually for me. So I'm gonna. I didn't see that move actually. So I'm gonna go here.
Yeah.
Pay $2 for that lake. Go here.
Yeah.
And deliver this one.
Yeah.
Replace my. Oh, sorry, not the card.
I do that all the time as
well. Yeah, do this one. So get 3 money for the track alone.
Yeah.
An additional 2 for getting into the city first.
Yeah.
2 prestige. That's here.
Nice.
And not a card again. Not that card actually. So this one. This one. And now, what's the thing? I will not get additional prestige because I don't fulfill this condition.
I see. You can just
feel good.
You can still just play it.
You can still
okay. You just okay. Yep.
For the sake of this one.
Yeah, it makes 2 points.
Getting this done. Finally.
Yeah.
And I think that's it for me.
And you draw another card.
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna also reveal this contract and fulfill it.
Yeah.
And put it here, so I'll get additional 2 prestige. And then I'm gonna get a card, and that card will be, let's see, that card will be this one. It's actually good for my route. Yeah, maybe you can draw a card if you like. It's not a problem. And
I'm put it in my hand.
Yep.
Hang on, that was wrong. Let's play this one out. I'm cheating here, taking them straight in my hand. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's great. I'm done.
Okay, so I'm just going to count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think if I lay 2 tracks, one into the lake over here.
Yeah.
And then it cost me $2, and then I find it so hard sometimes to pick things up in Tabletop. Yeah, right. Into the city there. So let me just pay my $2 to show there for the lake. Okay, and now I can actually deliver the blue. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that right? Did I count that right? So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 into there. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah.
Put that over there. So 9 for the people at home. If we look on the board, so that's $3. And 2 prestige. You can do the prestige for me.
Plus $2 for getting first into the scene.
Yeah, I was going to say, now back up to 9. That's just
so you're full of money.
Up to 9. And then I put my train up there.
Yeah.
If I can get there.
I placed prestige for you.
Thank you. So I'm catching up a little bit. Now, I can also obviously play my train card. Let me just get the track out of the way, back down here. So I'm behind you, but I will get a prestige if I play this red card over here, because I'm delivering a blue resource.
Okay.
So one more prestige for that. Yep. I want to wait for the set collection element. And that is... Oh, no, I can draw another train now, can't I? So let's have a look over here.
You actually made a 9 length deliver, right? So
Yes.
you can also get this achievement as well. So
Oh yes, of course,
like
over
this
there.
here,
Yes, yeah.
here, yeah.
I thought there was something else, but I couldn't see it on the
yeah.
screen because okay. So mine goes there for one.
Yeah.
And then, as you said, on the market, don't think it really matters, but I'm going to go just save money. Even though I'm rich, I'm going to go for that one. Probably at this stage, you want to think about what other players have drawn and see whether you can stop their plans.
Yeah.
I can't remember, and I'm I'm quite happy with just that. Oh, I'm putting it in my hand again. All right, move that down a bit, and then flip it, and then it's your go.
Okay, great.
So how much further do we play then until we basically placed all our...
Until we spend, all our tracks. So,
okay.
Yeah, I think it will be for 2 rounds at most.
Okay.
So I'll go here, and I think I have money for that. Yeah. So 2 for the lake.
Yeah, you're rich now.
2 for the city. And let me see. Okay, I am good. I'm actually trying to get this achievement as well.
Yeah.
For myself.
I was thinking you might.
I think with this track I have it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna deliver this one here.
Yeah.
It's obviously longer than 9. That's not an issue. I'm gonna get this back. Then place a train vehicle there. And I'm getting 3 money for that. Oh, I'm actually for 2 achievements. Oh, sorry. So I'm getting 2 prestige from that.
Yeah.
1 here.
Yeah.
And 1 here as well. So that's
and as you said, because this is not the first one, you can do both at the same time.
Yeah, you can complete all these. So what I forgot to play a card, so I'm gonna play this one just to get that additional prestige because it's passing through a lake. And here we go. And we trigger another production, but I don't think they're okay. Yeah, so these are we can take this.
I was going to say, we can just put them back, can't we?
Yeah. This one here.
I've got a blue one.
This one here. 1 blue here.
Hang on. You're quicker than me.
I put it, yeah. It's no problem. So I think we're good.
I think that's all
I can see. Yeah. So, I'm over. It's your turn.
Okay. The only other points I was thinking didn't do yet is the passengers, to see whether how much would you get for them if you connect 2 the same?
2 of the same you get 1 point, and 3 you get 3 points.
Okay,
but those are counted at the end of the game. So
okay, we don't have to worry about too much now. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking whether I technically have already connected 2 yellows, so that's nice.
Yeah, you can go for the yellow.
I could go for the next yellow as well. Yeah. So what does that city need up there?
Sorry,
that's all right. Yeah, there's a blue in there, so it could potentially even deliver a blue. So I'm going to do what you did earlier. I'm going to release my a third track by paying $2. Yeah. So that goes from 9 down to 7. So I can now lay 3 tracks. So if I zoom out a bit, then I can drag. Don't get prestige there, so I might as well stay in the desert there.
Yeah.
If it's free. Then drag it into the woodlands, and that is how much? $1, so I'll pay that now. Probably could do that at the end normally. I suppose you can add it all up. And then, I've just dragged something away. No, didn't want to do that. Drop that at the back. And then for my third track, obviously I can go into that city up there as well.
Yeah.
Which then means I get to deliver. So I don't get any money for being the first in that city because you're already there. But I'm delivering this.
You get $1. You get $1.
I get $1. Okay, so delivering the blue item.
Or maybe because this one is asking for a gray as well. Maybe this one is better.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I'll put the blue one back.
I mean, maybe it may not be any difference. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not any difference. So there's not any difference.
Let me just look at my cards and whether that makes a difference.
Maybe that will make a difference. depending on
No,
which
it doesn't make a difference either. I'll go for the blue.
Okay.
I quite like the blues. I've been delivering so many blues now, so
Yeah.
keep a trend.
Yeah, that factory is very profitable
Popular.
for you.
Yeah. So I get $1 for getting into the city. So I'm not putting the token in my hand again. So that was. I'm too close to the screen. That's why. Let's put that back down. So I think I'm on 7. I've lost track now, but I think I was there. And then get the locomotive up there because I've delivered. Scroll up there. So we're both in there, just about landed, and I can drag that back into my hand. And then, as we said, I can now play a locomotive. So, I'm not going. Yeah, so I'm not doing the set collection. Putting it back in my hand. So I'm going. Oh no, I'm not going through. Let's have a look. Let's look at these again then. So that's from mountain. Okay. I probably should have played the other one, but that's okay. We're going. I'm still going to go for the set in that case. We'll play this. Come on, out of my hand. That red train there. So I don't get the prestige because I didn't go through a mountain, but I can put one of my tokens onto the achievement.
Oh, but you don't have a black card. Where is your black card?
Oh, hang on. I thought didn't I play one already? Oh, maybe I should have played the black card. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. I have got a black card in my hands. I thought I played the black card earlier. I should have really looked. Sorry. In that case, I'm still not getting any extra prestige for the black there, but at least I get the achievement.
Okay.
Apologies. I'm cheating again, aren't I?
Right. It's not a problem.
So much to think about. Right, so one up there. There we go. And yeah, I think that just means I can draw another card. And I'm going for, let's have a look on the market. Does it really matter too much?
Yeah, at this point, I don't think. I mean, it can matter if you want to deliver a type of good. So
we'll try and go for the orange. I haven't looked at the map. I'll just go for that one. It looks nice. It's $2. Okay. I'm rich, so might as well.
Yeah.
And then replace it. Great. And then flip it over, and then go back and pay my $2. And it's your go.
Okay, great. So, let's see. I'm way ahead. I have to make.
This is where thinking starts. The last few turns, isn't it? Where everyone goes, "Oh, if I do this and then this and then this."
Yeah. I'm gonna go here and get this star from the lake and pay 2, and that's it from me.
Okay.
Yeah. So
if you get yourself the prestige as well for that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry.
Don't forget. Yeah, you're in the lead, but you know.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking if I can deliver an orange, let's have a look. So I'm down there. Where am I? And where haven't I delivered yet? That might want the consumer goods, as I should call them. What is up there in the top left? Let's just move that. Oh, that is orange. Can I get to there though? I have to spend money again. I
think you can with 3 tracks.
Yeah, so if I have to go through the mountains.
Now you have to pay 3 for the mountain.
Yeah.
And then for unlocking 3 more, so you would have to gain another loan.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that. You can do it on the next turn anyway.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
You have 3 tracks, so there's no rush. I think
that's true. So I will. Yeah, so I'll just lay 2 tracks as we said, and I will actually try and connect up. So I'm going to see if how many mountains have I got so far? I've only got 2. I can't afford the third one anyway. So we'll we'll have 2 with this one. So
1. 2 with that one. Yeah.
So it's going to cost me 3. Let me just lay the other track. 2. Doesn't really matter, I think. Right over there. So I pay my 3, and then that is me done as well.
Yeah. Okay, so my last turn, I think, will be. I think it's my last actually, because I'm getting this track back. I'm gonna go here, and what can I deliver here? Doesn't matter. I think it's the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 for me here.
Okay, nice.
2, 1 prestige, and actually, I was thinking about this good because I have that kind of card in hand. So
okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so
either way, yeah.
Timber with a card like this and 1 prestige more.
Nice.
That's it for me. I should repeat just this one. And, yeah. Okay, it's your turn.
So yeah, I can't afford to build 2 tracks. Does that mean I have to pass, or can I still just lay the 1 track?
You can lay the 1 track. You can also lay the other one if you can afford. So maybe just
I have to do a loan potentially.
Some star on somewhere on the board, but I don't think you can actually reach a star.
No, okay. I think I'll just go literally just finish my route up there then.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
Into there. So I can now deliver an orange up there from all the way down here. So help me counting. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, back to 4, 5, 6, 7?
7, yeah. That's 7. That's correct.
Okay. Where have a place to go? I've dropped it somewhere now. Where is it? There.
Maybe it's in your hand.
I went quickly in my hand and then I dropped it back on the... So there you go. So that's it. So 7 gives me $2.
Maybe you dropped it under the table.
Yeah. That's what happened before. I had one game where it just all disappeared for some reason. So $2 and 1 prestige for me, please. And then I get another $1 for going into that city.
Yep.
So if I get my locomotive, my last locomotive. Oh no, there's another one. Okay. Back it over there. Come on. Sometimes moving around on tabletop it can be a bit of a thing. Alright, there you go. And then, what else was there? And then I can play a card. As we said, I've got this card here, which I'll play, which gives me another prestige for delivering an orange cube.
Excellent.
And I think all I need to do now is take another train.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think the game is over at this point because
exactly. I was going to say, so I don't need to worry about that.
if we place these tracks, it didn't matter. So maybe you can go here. No, I don't think so. You would need 3 tracks to get to this star. Or maybe you can get this star actually. So for me it's over, but you can play a turn. So
okay, so if I pay my $3.
Yeah, definitely.
And get to release my additional track, and then as you said, then I can go into the desert there, and then pay 1 for the woodland. Oop, I'm dragging the camera again. So drag that over there, so that gives me 1 prestige, but I have to pay my $1 as well.
Yeah, perfect. Great, so 1 prestige
then,
more.
As you say, then that is it. Nice.
Okay, yeah. So we ended our game, and now let's count up the points.
Yeah.
So let's check the achievements first. So for you, you have 1, 2 points, 5 points, 6 total from the achievements.
Yeah.
So you will end up here next to me.
Okay.
While I have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, right?
8,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
nice.
28.
It shows
right
you
now
how well you know this game.
Yeah. And let's check the passengers. So you had
yellows connected.
Yellows.
Yeah.
That's great. So that's 3 points right from the start. Then you had 2 greens as well. That's 1 more point.
Good. Well spotted.
Yeah, and I have 2 yellows. That's 1.
Yeah.
I think 2 blues as well. This one here and this one here. So 1 more point.
Yeah,
here.
another one.
I don't have green or red. more than one. So I think
no, you just take one of each. Yeah.
yeah. So I think this is it, and we also subtract from our loans, but because we have
it's just one each back
one by
again.
one,
Yeah.
so one each, and this is how it ends.
Nice.
At the moment.
So 29
yeah,
for you, 23 for me. That's
yeah.
it's not bad.
Actually, I didn't believe that I was going to get so many prestige in the game, but because you kind of went straight for the achievements, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna get one done, but I managed to snag a couple of them. So
it was good. No, I was steaming ahead. Excuse the pun. Straight away getting some prestige, as you say, and that was quite good fun. But I find in games quite a lot. I do sort of get lots of points at the beginning, then everything sort of slows down, and my engine sort of stalls, and I don't get anything else. So you were able to catch up. But that was really good fun. Really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, great. I'm happy that you had fun. I had fun as well, so that was a good game.
Good. And as I say, people watching, I hope you enjoyed as well. Hope the explanations at the beginning made sense. I think it did. As I say, you did a really good job explaining the game, how it works, and it is, as you say, it is relatively easy to pick up. With all these things, the rules sound very complicated, but when you start playing, you can see you're doing basically two things. You're laying two track, and all you have to sort of roughly think is where you want to head, where you want to start. And as I say, with the sort of secret achievement, I quite like that sort of guides you maybe what you want to do at the beginning. And then obviously the public achievements over here also, again, trying to guide you in what sort of things you want to do. So, it's really good fun. I think it sort of feels, I've never played an 18xx, and I think that's probably what people will immediately say, is this an 18xx game? How have you found, have people commented on that? Have they compared it to 18xx games?
Yeah, the main thing about 18xx is that most of those games, have the share. The stockholding mechanics into them. So and mostly because of that, they're played with 3 or more players. So because shares mechanics don't actually work with 2 players. But we actually when we started to develop the game and to design, of course we were thinking about shares and everything. We tried them, but somehow it didn't. Not that it didn't work, but it took all the fun out of doing these other things, in the game. So we definitely consider this to be a lighter train game, for people that haven't played so many games. They can just head straight into it. It's definitely not a ticket to ride game because a lot of people actually when they see it, they compare it with I don't know, maybe they see it like a mix of Settlers of Catan with Ticket to Ride, but I don't see the connection. There is so many different things that you can do. Of course, it's a train game. That's the only similarity to Ticket to Ride. But
I think people probably see the locomotives as well, the colored locomotives, and think, I'm trying to do set collection here. So no, it's nothing to do with that. As you say, it doesn't feel like Ticket to Ride at all. You're not trying to build a specific route. You're trying to find the best route, to deliver the resources and connect things up and see what other people are doing. So no, I really enjoyed it. I think, as I say, I haven't played 18xx myself before, even though I'm always interested. I always try to find a way into that sort of area. For someone who has never done the sort of route building and delivery type of mechanisms before, I think this sort of game is probably a good start in that direction. Play this a few times and then maybe try an 18xx, and then it obviously becomes more complicated. What about the solo mode? Did you say there is a solo mode as well? How does that work then?
Oh yeah, there's a solo mode. The solo mode is actually you're playing against the great Steam conglomerate. That's a combination of 2 companies from the AI opponent that actually plays against you. Yeah. So it's pretty straightforward. It's pretty simple as well. You play the game mostly like you play in a multiplayer game. But when the AI turn comes, you draw a card from their deck of action cards, and there's a possibility that the AI player will either build from his first original starting location or his second one. Okay. So you're trying to predict by seeing what kind of cards come out from their deck. You want to predict where they might go next, and then act accordingly. So There's also a change in the rule that here in 2-player and multiplayer, no more than 2 players can be on the same space.
Okay.
In the solo mode, that's not how it works. All 3 players can be in the same place.
Yeah.
But when the solo player builds a track over your space, it pays you 1 money and vice versa. So it's kind of really interesting because as I said, you are trying to predict where they will build their tracks, and you want to sneak into their
block them off
line.
a bit.
Like into their direction, so you can gain a bit by that, and it has an interesting way of playing. And also, as at the end, you combine both of the points from both of the solo players, and then compare against yours.
Yes, and see if you do that. Okay.
Yeah, so they have a few stuff that add a bit of points to them. Like, for example, when you play those action cards, as I said, you play them like at the blow one after another, and on the card itself, on both sides there are train wagons facing on the outside of the card. Yeah. So, for example, if the AI played one card that had a red wagon on the right side, and then played the next turn a card with a red wagon on the left side, it a red wagon, and it gets an additional prestige because of that. So it's kind of like,
So there's a bit of randomness in there, but you obviously can try and outwit the opponent as well.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And then how does this game change at higher player count? So obviously we played a 2-player, and I guess does the map get bigger then? And how does it work if you're playing like 3 or 4 player? And how far does it go? Is it 5 player or?
5 player is with an expansion that you can get with the late pledge. Because if we did the 5 player as a stretch goal straight into the game, it would have it's not possible to play on such a small board with 5 players. So 5 players actually adds an additional 2 tiles that you can put beside the board, and you can make the board bigger. And adds the red player pieces, player board and everything. So I think it's really fun with 3 and 4 players. I mean, most of the games I had it with 3 and 4, and they're like really, really fun. So I think 3 it's a really sweet spot for this game, but 4 is also good. So
and as you said, so you're playing 3 or 4 players. Is this sort of size board? You're not adding anything at that point?
With 3 and 4, you add one additional tile.
One additional tile. Okay.
The additional tile would go here, and it will be like a bit bigger board, like something like this one. So
it feels good. I mean, the board was certainly for 2 players. This feels really nice. But I'd like to, with the games group, we go at least 3 players, sometimes 4. So we'll try that out. So. Obviously, with the Kickstarter being finished, as I say, there is a late pledge page on there, and there's a link on the Kickstarter page. As I put the link in there, I put links obviously in the description of the YouTube video. Now, if people want to get hold of you, what's the best way of getting in touch with you, either personally or as a company? What is their web address or?
So you can write us at contact@archonagames.com. That's our email. You can also, give us a follow on any of the social media channels that we have. Look up for Archona Games on Facebook. Small Railroad Empires, we also have a page for the game as well. We're on Instagram as well, archona.games, I think it's the handle. So anything that anyone needs, so we can answer there.
And we've been playing. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, it's okay.
And then we've been playing this on Tabletopia. So is this game available now on Tabletopia?
Yeah, this is available now on Tabletopia. You can try it as well. I mean, as I said earlier at the beginning of the stream, the setup is pre-made. It's just, to make it easier for people to, get straight into the game. Yeah. So, in the real game, these boards are actually modular. You can move them around, make different kinds of maps. But as you can notice, maybe on the boards, you have these white dots here on the edges. Yeah. And we use those as a reference point to tell players that okay, when you're setting up the board for best balance on the board, maybe all of these dot edges should touch each other. So
okay,
that's why those are there. But we are free to do whatever we want with a modular board. So if you find something other interesting, maybe try that. Why not?
I was going to say, if you've played it a few times, you want to try maybe different setups and things just to see how things change.
Yeah, and sorry, and what I forgot to mention is that we have like 2 scenario packs that we offer as well on the Kickstarter, which are really cool. Those are fixed pre-made maps of, let's say for the first scenario pack, we have 2 volumes of scenario packs. For the first one, we have maps of Europe, USA, Germany, and the UK.
Okay.
So yeah, so you have like a fixed map, and there will be on those scenarios there will be special scenario achievements there. So let's say, for example, for the US map, you have an achievement where it says that you need to connect New York to Los Angeles, to get that achievement, something like that. So they will be really interesting to play. And we have also the second scenario pack that has maps of France, Italy, Canada, and Australia.
Cool. Yeah. Quite a wide range. I like it. I mean, as I say, it's certainly lots of playability just in this setup at the moment. But I mean, all these extra bits, it makes it really interesting. Now, one last question then before we, I think, finish for the day is, when do you plan to deliver to backers who've obviously backed on Kickstarter or pledging now? What sort of schedule are you thinking about? I know it's a bit difficult maybe at the moment with things going on in the world. And obviously people can play it on Tabletopia, which is great. I think, give it a go on there. But yeah, what's the plan at the moment? How are you getting on with that?
The plan is to deliver around December. So I think we're good, in terms of the timeline.
Yeah.
The game is already, finished. There are a couple of things here and there to fix, but that's just, minor details. And we should be heading into, printing the game soon. I think if the situation doesn't get worse or some kind of meteor hits the Earth, I think we're looking at around December delivery to backer schedule, something like that. So around New Year,
I think that's a good timeline. I think that's, as I say, you've given yourself a bit of time and it's not too far away. So, nice Christmas present for sure. So I'll have to hop onto the late pledge page definitely and give this a bit of support as well, because I've been looking, as I say, I've been looking at 18xx for ages and I was never sure because they seem so complex. But this, I think, also for the games group, would be something interesting they enjoy playing, and it might lead us in that direction. So thanks very much for showing me that game and teaching, how it works and playing with me. That was really much fun. And as I say, for people, check out the Kickstarter page, check out late pledges, and try it on Tabletopia if you're interested. It's certainly a lot of fun. So thanks very much. Was there anything else you wanted to mention, or have we covered everything?
I just wanted to thank you again for having me. I had a lot of fun as well playing the game. Thank you for the opportunity to, show this game to the people.
Brilliant, yeah.
And I hope everyone will check it out. And thank you.
Brilliant. Okay, well, let's say goodbye to everyone then. Thanks very much. And as I say, we'll see you all when we see you. And, for people who want to follow me, as I say, there's a link on the screen now. tabletopgamesblog.com is my blog. There's all the links there from there. But thanks very much to Milan. Say goodbye to everyone.
Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you for watching.
And thanks and goodbye from me as well. And we'll see you hopefully soon. Bye.